Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Savannah. Welcome back to my day old tea. Today, we are welcoming a new villain to the valley, Walter White. Okay, just kidding. Maybe it's just me, but when I saw the Glittering Dunes biome, I thought that placing Buzz's RV home would just be absolutely perfect for a Breaking Bad theme build. And I know that combining Breaking Bad and Disney Dreamlight Valley may seem very strange, but it's been a while since I played with decorating Buzz's RV home, and I thought this would be a new fun way to decorate around his house. Plus, the opportunity of having a perfect RV in the desert was just too great to pass up. I've been spending so much time enjoying the DLC and exploring Eternity Isle and all that the Glittering Dunes have to offer. It's time I start making this area really nice, and I thought that this would just be a fun build for us to try. So I moved Buzz's RV home into the waste section of the Glittering Dunes, and this name seemed totally fitting to set up this RV lab. The great thing about doing a build like this is that you really don't have to overthink it. The point is that they're hiding out in the desert, so there doesn't need to be too much happening. A few just little random bits in a sitting area, as well as some landscaping and a bit of clutter, is really all you need to make a great desert build come to life for a situation like this. So you can see me setting up some little folding chairs. It's been a while since I've seen the show, but I do remember Jesse and Walter bringing some folding chairs and kind of hanging out outside of the van, but there really wasn't too much going on, so I added in a bunch of little cans scattered throughout the build. You know, maybe they stopped to get some fast food along the way, and they also brought a cooler. I also put out a fire extinguisher for safety. I was trying to do something with the potion because Walter is a chemist. However, I just decided to axe that idea. I did throw in some dropped rope throughout the build just because I thought that that kind of seemed appropriate. Here, I'm bringing in some of these new craftable blue tile pieces. They work perfectly. If you know, you know. So I just scattered those throughout the build, and then I popped in this big clay pot into the background. I just thought it looked nice sitting out in the desert. I had to add in a bunch of these little dropped sacks throughout the build. I don't know what's inside of them. Leave that to your imagination. I mean, honestly, there's nothing shady going on here. This is very clearly just a nice little campsite out in the desert. So we need to add in some more cacti. They complete our desert build. So I'm popping in a ton of these new cactus plants. None of the other dune trees or anything like that really seemed to look good around this area. They were all just too big. So I did end up going into the underbrush tab and grabbing a bunch of grasses. I really thought I could make some of these Sunlit Plateau grasses work, but honestly, they just ended up looking too yellow. But once I remembered that there's this kind of deeper grass within this tab, I went with that. It just looks so nice in the desert, and I think it looks much more realistic than that kind of neon yellow one. Now, there's also several new shorter cactus plants in the underbrush tab, so I brought out a bunch of those and scattered them throughout the build. This is where I felt like the build was really coming to life and I could really see my vision happening. So I added in some more grass just to give the build even more texture and dimension. And then I also scattered in a few rocks throughout the build too. And just like that, we have a Breaking Bad inspired build in Disney Dreamlight Valley. I never thought I would be making something like this, but the opportunity was just too good to bring this vision to life. Even the outfit I was able to put together I think was just so perfect and fitting for this show. Honestly, I don't know how long I'll be keeping this build in my valley, but I think it's definitely a fun thing to try out. And if you're a big fan of Breaking Bad, I think this is an amazing way to incorporate Buzz's RV home into your valley. Remember, this video is all in good fun and meant to provide you with some design inspiration for Disney Dreamlight Valley. If this isn't your cup of tea, absolutely no worries. There's plenty of other design videos up on my channel for you to check out. On stream recently, we were discussing builds inspired by our favorite TV shows and movies. So if there's any builds you'd like to see me try to recreate next in Disney Dreamlight Valley, feel free to leave it in the comments. All right, guys, Scrooge is about to bust me, so I better go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!